India have had a flawless start to this one-day international series against South Africa, scoring over 300 runs at Newlands and winning by 124 runs. That means they take a 3-0 lead in this six-match series.
There's still 3 games to go in the series, and we just want to play like we have played till now. Maybe have more intensity in the next game to close the series out. The biggest positive out of today is that we're 3-0 up. There's no way we can lose this series now, and that is certainly something that even lifts the team even much more.
Virat Kohli's better than a runnable 160 was the anchor in India's 303 for 6 total. Following the loss of Rohit Sharma in the very first over after being put into bat, Kohli shared a 140-run stand for the second wicket with Shikhar Dhawan, who scored 76 of 63. For the Indian skipper, it was his 34th ODI century.
Every 100 is obviously very special. International runs are never easy, they're hard earned, and some might come on relatively more batting friendly pitches, but I think with their kind of attack and the kind of pace and bounce they were getting initially, you had to adjust your game, and then the wicket got considerably slower after the 30th over, so you had to again adjust your game.
JP Duminy, who surpassed 50 for the 28th time in his ODI career, shared a 78-run stand with Markram, but like 7 of South Africa's other batsmen, fell prey to India's wrist spinners, as the Proteas were dismissed on 40 overs for 179.
They've assessed the conditions probably better than us from a bowling perspective, and you've noticed that they've probably bowled a touch slower than our spinners, and I think that's where they've been quite effective. They haven't bowled the ball full enough for us to get to the ball, to hit down the ground. That's where we've been successful in South African conditions, being able to hit the ball straight down the ground, and they haven't allowed that for us. So we need to make sure that we have different strategies to that. Find a way of not only scoring boundaries, but finding the one square of the wicket as well. And I think that's going to have to be our game plan going forward.
Because they were getting bounce, and on some pitches like today it got really slow at the end, so they were getting turn as well. So they feel at the top of their game when they have the pitch supporting them a little bit, but they're very brave, and we knew even on flat pitches wrist spinners will always come into play, and they'll make that difference in the game. They might go for 6 and over, we knew that, but they'll pick up 3-4 wickets between them, but they've done outstandingly well in the last 2 games, picking up a majority of the wickets in both games, and being the difference actually between the two sides.
The ODI series now heads to Johannesburg for the iconic and sold-out Pink Day at the Wanderers.
We're certainly looking forward to that game, and obviously the reasons why we play the game. Look, having AB back is obviously going to be a massive boost for us. One of the world's best players in one-day cricket, but we got to be up for it. And I know that the hunger and the motivation is there to turn the series around.